Hello. In this video, we're going to review the basic operations with fractions. And by basic operations, I am referring to addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So, and what a better way to do it than doing some examples. So here we're going to start with addition. So we have three examples. And what you want to do when doing addition of fractions, you want to find a common denominator. So, so what's a common denominator? So a common denominator is a common multiple of the denominators, and the denominators are the bottom part of the fractions. So, so we have to express each fraction with the common denominator. And in this case, 3 and 4, their their multiple is 12 because 12 is both divisible by 3 and 4. So then you wanna write. So let's just go back a little bit. So step 1, you want to find the common denominator. In this case, it is 12. And the step 2 is gonna is express both fractions with the common denominator. So in this case, we're gonna express 1/3 with the common denominator. So in order to get that common denominator of 12, we have to multiply top and bottom by 4. So that 1/3 becomes 4/12. And in a similar manner, so we want to make this denominator 12 in the 1/4. So we're gonna have to multiply top and bottom by 3. So that the 1/4 becomes 3/12. And once you write them down with the common denominator, you just place the common denominator and just add the numerators, which are the numerators are the top parts. So in this case, we'd get 7/12. So very simple. So let's put this down here so we can just summarize the steps. And so for the step number 3, I'm just gonna, step number 3 is add the numerators and place the result over the common denominator. And there's a step 4, which is optional, and that is reduce the fraction to the lowest terms. So do this if it is possible. So now let's do example number 2. So in this case, we have 2/3 and 2/5. So in this case, 15 is divisible by both 3 and 5. So 15 is going to be a common denominator. So in order to get 2/3 with the common denominator of 15, we have to multiply top and bottom by 5. So the 2/3 becomes 10 over 15. In a similar way, so we want the 2/5 with the denominator of 15. So in that case, we have to multiply top and bottom by 3. So 2/5 becomes 6 over 15. And same step again, final step, place the common denominator, 15, and just add the numerators. So the result is 16 15ths. Pretty simple. Now let's just do example 3, which it has three fractions, and the rules are the same. So we have to find a common denominator for 2, 3, and 4. That one is gonna be 12 again. So let's represent 1 over 2, 1/2, and it becomes 6 over 12. The 1/3 is gonna become 4/12s, and the 1/4 is gonna become 3/12s. So same idea. Place it over the original common denominator at the numerators. So the result is 13/12s. So here we summarize the steps. You can do this again on your own if you wish, and let's go with the subtraction. Now we have two examples for subtractions. The method for addition and subtraction is the same. So again, you want to express both fractions with a common denominator. In this case is 12, as we saw in the previous example. So 1/3 becomes 4/12s, and the 1/4 becomes 3/12s. And in this case, we get 1/12. Pretty simple. Now with example number 2, the common denominator is 15. 2/3 becomes 10/15s, and 2/5 becomes 6/15s. Perform the subtraction. 10 minus 6 is 4, so 4/15s. Pretty simple. Same idea as with addition. Now we have multiplication, which is actually easier, much easier. So basically, multiplication of fractions. Go across. Let's just put it that way. And you're gonna see what I mean by that. So you just goes, I'm just showing here with these arrows, with these red arrows. So 1 times 1 is 1, and 3 times 4 is 12. And that's it. We don't have this one. It's optional to reduce to lower terms, but we can't in this case. So 1/12. So in this one is same idea, just multiply across. So 2 times 2, 4, and on the bottom 3 times 5, 15. So 4/15s. And same for example 3, which is gonna be just 1 on the top, because 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. And on the bottom, we're going to have 2 times 3 is 6, and 6 times 4 is 24. So we get 1/24. So pretty simple as well. Actually, easier. Multiplication is the easiest of them. Now we're going to have some division. And for the division, we're going to you can do it like this, kind of multiply in an X. So you go like this. So I'm just gonna 1 times 4, and then you just go up. So 1 times 4, that becomes 4. And for the 3 times 1, you just go like a cross, and 3 times 1 becomes 3. So we get 4/3. And let's look at the other example. So 5, 2 times 5, and it goes on top, which is 10. So we just place 10. Let's just use a different color. 10 over, and here we gonna have 3 times 2, which is 6. And in this case, we can reduce to lower terms. So divide 10 over 6 becomes 5 over 3. So always reduce to lower terms if possible. I hope, yeah, this is the end of the video. I hope this is helpful for you if you were struggling with doing um, basic operations of fractions. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.